Hello YouTube, this is Survivalist247, and today we have a new series starting, and today we're going to be doing our career series. Finally, we're going to start this back up in brand new fashion for American Truck Simulator. This is episode 1, and we've got a bit of some fun stuff to come up with this, so we're going to start at ground zero. This is literally the first job. I've just picked the city in which to start in. I'm starting in Bakersfield, California, but I don't want this job to be late, so we'll talk while I'm on the road. So I have a new controller set up for this series. I've got my Xbox One controller set up, and I believe I've picked the wrong T800. Oopsie. I've got two T800s. One of them has the stock sound that works, and one of them doesn't. This is the good way to test this. Is this one does not say. There usually is a little thing on the side that tells you what brand engine is in this. So maybe I did pick the wrong one. But this is the very first job. We're taking it pretty... Eek. This is not meant for this road. Cutting it way too close. We do not have any map mods installed because I do not feel like going with the hassle of all that lag and all that not as good as I thought stuff. What is happening to my frames? This must not have a high horsepower engine. Oh! Eek! We're gonna need to take up the whole road with this one, guys. This is an oversized load. But, little twist on, this series. So, we're going to say first off, we're gonna start our own trucking company. Kind of. I've got a really nice Mammoet USA skin pack that I'm going to use. So we're going to... Oh, come on. You can turn right on red. This is bull. Oh well. We're going to say it's under the pretenses that we've been hired or that we own Mammoet. We're just starting out, even though Mammoet started a long time ago. Doll Vario trailer. Whole road for this thing. And I have all my buttons working, so I finally have a cruise control button set on my controller. Oops, I didn't see that. Sorry I'm taking up the whole road, guys, but this trailer is ginormous. But we have this nice T800, and that's a Packard. Never mind, we're fine. If it was a Cat or a Cummins, it would be red or yellow under there. For a Packard, though, this is a really nice sound. I don't know what kind of truck we'll be starting out with, but this will be a completely legitimate. I do usually have my 4 times profit mod on so that I make lots of money when I do those quick trips, because I do actually use that account for some things. But this one is completely legitimate. So none of that. We're gonna make all of our own money. We're gonna get some bank loans to get some trucks going. I don't know if it adds the Mammoet skins to the in-game trucks. I hope so. I didn't check that just yet. But let's just say we've been hired by Mammoet, and we're one of their new drivers. Maybe we'll get there. Maybe we won't start out with Mammoet. Maybe we'll get to Mammoet later on. Whoa, now that was some lag. Frame just killed for a second. So let's see. Ooh, I can't park that. I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna have to skip this one real quick. There we go. Bakersfield to Bakersfield. But there's that first load done, guys. My game is really not liking this. I do have most of my truck mods on. Not all of them. Just ones that I'm pretty sure work. Unless, of course, the game just crashed. Oh, no, it didn't. It's good. Alright. So these are going to be a little bit longer episodes than usual, but that's part of it. It's gotta actually get stuff done. So first thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna take some quick jobs, and we're gonna say we're a bit of a free roam trucker right now. Yeah. So let's see here. Let's look at the job market. Bakersfield, California. No, that's a bit heavy. Come on, game. Well, there we go, guys. That's our first crash. Oh, dear Lord. I apologize, guys. I will be... Hey, guys, we're back. I figured out the problem. I had some problems with the Road Hunter trailer pack. I just went ahead and took that out. So, we got our next load here. This is a 5-hour drive, so it's Kenworth K100 Aerodyne. Taking, I don't know how much is this? 29,000 pounds of bales to HMS Machinery. Great, let's go ahead and get this started. So this is a pretty cheap job, $2 grand, but we gotta start somewhere. This really was just a little test job, kinda, just to make sure everything was working, but, you know, I decided to say hell with it and let's take it. This new controller is really helping me out a lot. Alright, come on. I think I'm gonna go right here. Gonna make another turn right here, so... There we go. So I decided to do the career series in this game because I just played a lot more, and it's more fun to me than Euro Truck because I'm not that great at driving on those really tight European roads. But if you guys want me to do a career series on Euro Truck, I will go ahead and make one as well. Probably not right now, probably a little bit later on, because I do have a lot of stuff going on right now. So we'll have to see, but if you do want to see a career series on that game, I will definitely do one with the European trucks and everything. Also, if you guys have a truck that you want me to use in Euro Truck or American Truck, send it to me, and I will definitely get it into a video. Oh, I'm speeding a little bit here. Don't want to get a speeding ticket. On the career series, we have to have all the money we can get. Love having that button on my controller for cruise control. It's really helpful. But we gotta start small, so we're using other people's trucks to haul other people's shit instead of our trucks to haul other people's shit. But we're getting there. And once we get our own truck, we'll skin it up with a Mammoet skin pack, and we'll usually be taking heavier loads because that's what Mammoet USA does. They're not really like a small-time freight company. They usually haul bigger loads, like oversized loads and everything. I suppose they could haul the other ones, but they don't usually. I believe this is... Yep, this is on the Fontaine Phantom. Beautiful trailer. So, like I said, these are going to be longer episodes of American Truck Sim if you guys want that. They're going to be, well, a good deal, a little bit longer than most of my American Truck Sim videos. Oh, I forgot that this truck still doesn't have a Jake brake sound. It still has... Whoa! Like, the truck still has a Jake brake, the sound just doesn't work on it. Turning left up here. Get up to the stop sign. Come on, buddy. Turn on our running lights. This isn't a very heavy load. We'll get heavier as time goes on, once we get our own truck. Whoa, buddy. Oh, you dumbass. go. Come on. There you go. Sorry about that, guys. Combined with my stupid driving and the stupid driving of the AI, we have hell on earth. I was in the fault there, not him. I just kind of pulled up a little too far, but oh well, I'm not perfect. So yeah, guys, we are starting from the bottom again. Like I know I did a career series episode 1 back a while ago before I took a little break, but that was not very good, and I intend to make up for that badness. So we're gonna get a bit better here. We're gonna actually get in depth with this series, and we're still gonna be running Farming Sim and all that. Need to make another video of that today. Get that going. I must say, this truck must not have much power. Takes a bit to get up to speed, but that's okay. Turn on the Jakes, even though we can't hear them, because I gotta slow down up here. I think I know this one. Maybe, I don't know if it's the same. No, it's not the same, I don't think. Cut the corner with the trailer a little bit there, sorry about that. Shouldn't do that in real life, it's not good. I'm going to be trying to drive as realistically as possible as I can on this. We might be going for some older trucks in this. I don't think so, though. We're probably going to be going for the newer ones, like the T800, the 389. Even though, by definition, the 389 isn't exactly new. It's not old, though. 389 came out in the 80s, I believe. Maybe that was the 379. I don't know. If you guys know, please tell me in the comments. I'd like to know. If you guys have any advice for me, I'd also like to know on how I could drive better or do better or whatever. I do try to take this seriously. Well, I will be. Even if my quick trips aren't even the most, well, some of them are, quite frankly, pretty boring. I'll admit that. Like my Detroit Diesel talk with the Scott 2A HD video that I did the other day. That was, I need to apologize for that. That was pretty boring, I'm sorry. Get over here in the right lane. Don't want to be on the inside lane on this. It's a racing line, guys. We gotta stay right on that line. It's a race against time. There's a little construction site up here to the right, it looks like. Oh, speed limit, guys. Speed limit. Whoopsie. Went over a curb right there. Another speed limit drop. Looks like we're going to be delivering outside of this town. Alrighty. So, I apologize, guys. I might be a little quiet on this episode. I don't have too much to talk about. I just kind of want to focus on driving at the moment. I know that's kind of boring, but, I mean, I apologize. Get back down into third gear. And yes, with this means we have to have sleeping and everything and all that. We gotta get our garage started up and everything. So it's gonna be... Whoopsie. Well, maybe if these people would get the hell out of the way. Oh, it's red again. God dang it. Parking brake on right there. So many people. Now, what in the world? Oh, I'm about to hit that bus. Come on, it's a drag race. Come on, buddy. And he outran me. Truck does sound really nice. We do have some odd and end trucks in the game here for just some fun stuff. If we decide to buy some more trucks that are cheaper or more expensive, most of them are more expensive than regular trucks, honestly. We've got the K100, which doesn't have the Mammoth skin, and we've got the FLB, which also does not have the Mammoth skin. Get out of the way. Thank you. Now, if you do not turn right on red, sir, thank you. I will do the same. There we go. We got right there. It doesn't have, looks like we have too much longer on this trip. And we still haven't discovered a dealership yet, which is kind of sad. We might have to get to this town up here and drive around and see if we can find a dealership. I know there's one in Bakersfield, but we haven't gotten past it yet. It's a Pete dealer. And the first truck we're going to get is probably going to have to be pretty cheap. Not the in-game trucks, obviously. Those are really expensive. But we'll try to make sure it's a reasonable price. Like, you make sure it's not super cheap. Like I said, yes, we're going for realism on this one. Whoop, we gotta slow the fuck down. Twisty roads. I think this is, we're by Oxnard. Hey guys, I'm back, and I apologize for the inconveniences that I've been having today. I had a bit of an interruption. So, we're gonna do another quick little load just before we end the episode. Got a T680 here. This isn't going very far, so we're just gonna do this real quick. I had some interruptions that caused me to have to stop recording, so I apologize for that. So we've got a T680 here, another in-game truck. I'm thinking about getting one of these for the series, but I don't know what I'll do. I don't really I'm not a fan of the in-game sounds, even if these are Oddfellows sounds too. And they're not bad, I do like them, they're just not what I like in a truck sound. But anyway, here we are in Bakersfield. Still not going to pass the dealership, I don't think. Let's get rolling. There's nothing coming either way, it looks like. This is another Fontaine Phantom spread axle. Looks like these do pop up a lot in the game with the mod. We're doing... don't know what this is. I guess it's I think it's a type of tool. Nice little train going by down there. Speed limit through this little town is 55. I find that hard to believe. Oh, there it is, 35. Don't hit the bus. Sorry about that. I almost hit that bus right in the face. I'm not the best driver. Really got to work on that. Here we are, getting up to speed here. So we'll check that mail in a minute here. But we need to find a dealership. I don't care if it's Kenworth, I don't care if it's Peterbilt. Kenworths are more expensive, but they are a little bit better in my opinion. I do like the 680 better than the 579. Even though myself I am a Peterbilt man, but I digress. Kenworths are really nice though. Yeah, this was a pretty short trip. I chose it so it was short so it didn't add too much onto the video. I think the video is already up to about 20 minutes. And I know these are supposed to be longer, but I don't want them to be like half an hour more than usual. For my last recording, I had to cut off about 5 minutes though, so in the K100 trip, I had some interruptions that caused me to have to stop recording after I finished that. Looks like we're going back around Huron. There's no stop sign there, so we're just going to take that turn. Old decrepit truck over there. Not old though, looks like a new truck as well. So guys, when the road is clear, I do kind of take up the whole road, and I'm sorry about that. I know that you shouldn't really do that, but I'm not the greatest at turning in tight situations with long trailers like these, but I'm working on it. Cannot wait to get a steering wheel, because this will make this game so much better for me. Set the cruise control right here. Looks like we might actually be going to the same place. The starting point was just a little closer. I don't think so, though. Now, we only have a couple miles left. 30 miles, 40 miles. Turn my running lights on. It's about to turn dark. I do find it a little weird how in the game they give you just enough fuel to get to it if you're buying it, if you're renting a truck like this. It's a little weird, but oh well. Another thing, let's just start this up right now, but weird place to start this conversation up, but I know I said earlier in the video about if you have any trucks you want me to use, I will go ahead and try to use them in some quick trips, and I might even incorporate them into my career series. But another thing, any trailers or skins, any of those, for me to put them in my career series, I will have to test them to make sure they don't conflict with any other trucks or trailers or anything. If they do, I'm sorry. I might use it for a quick trip, but that's about it. I'm not gonna throw it in here. If it conflicts with Jazzy Cat or Fontaine Phantom, I'm sorry. It shouldn't, but if it does, I'm sorry. Looks like this is our drop-off point. I think this is Plaster and Sons. I think that's what Plaster and Sons is what it's called in this game. So, this makes sense. It's a construction site. They're getting tools. Yeah, we're not going to do that one. Let's see. Should just be able to pull right. Oh, come on. It's going to be that kind of guy. gonna have to back up onto the road out here. Don't want to hit anybody or anything. Looks like that got it straightened up. Enough, at least. There we go. So guys, that's going to conclude our first episode for the career series. So let's see how much money we got off that. We got to level 1, guys. There we go. Oh, you know what? We're going to throw this right into high value so we can maybe get more money. And hit apply on there. And next episode, we will go looking for a truck to buy. So, I'd like to thank you all for watching. This has been the first episode of Career Series. We'll be doing many more to come. But if you liked the video, guys, please leave a like. If you didn't like it, please tell me why you didn't like it. I'll see what I can do differently, and maybe you'll like it. But, as always, guys, please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next